Have you guys ever watched Video Game High School?
Yeah.
I didn't.
So I had never seen it, and then my friend came over the other night.
You better chill on Freddie W. Where are you gonna go with this?
The context is I just did Jimmy Wong's magic show, game nights, and I didn't realize he was in that show because I had never heard of it. Because I was in college, like on my computer science grind. I left my video games at home. I had like a 4-year kind of stint of like during college I like didn't have any games. I eventually got a DS and just like
Bro tried.
I tried.
That's so cringe.
I tried, yeah. Didn't get me anywhere.
How did you wake up at about 8 p.m., vow that you were going to go swimming or something, the pool closes, your bike has like a weird rattly piece, you try riding it, falls off, falls down a hill, you don't go and get it, then you put a roast chicken in, forget it burns because you were playing Dark Souls.
Oh yeah, well.
How do you do that at college every single day and not attend any classes in your third year?
You did that in college?
Me.
Oh, you did that?
My crazy ass, yeah. Graduated.
It burnt?
Let's go. A couple times.
Sucks.
Video Game High School. So I didn't know anything about it, but I knew Freddie did it, and I knew Jimmy was in it. And Freddie I knew from just like the old Rocket Jump stuff, like even before that.
Oh yeah.
And then like the Corridor Crew guys are like, you know, randomly like in there, and there's all these insane VFX, but just like the jokes are so time stamped to that era.
Oh yeah.
Oh dude.
And it's like, so I had so much funny, like almost like cringe nostalgia. It felt like I was like looking at the front page of Reddit in like 2011.
Yeah.
Where just everything
when
was like
F12-7U was
yeah, it was just like
running the show.
Socially awkward penguins, memes,
dude.
like things were made of wind. By the way, Video Game High School, like I still recommend checking it out. It's like
I was
you
a
know,
Kickstarter backer.
Oh really?
No way.
I don't think I got anything.
It's so
Maybe a
it was like
poster.
so cool to like I'm like this is insane. Like it's 12 years old now and the production quality is like you could say that they made it today and you'd be like wow, these people are really talented.
It is better than the Minecraft.
I mean, you can see where their Tony Hawk stats were a lot.
Right.
Yes. It's like VFX,
Yes.
editing,
100%.
cinematography. Like, wow, it's maxed up
Yeah.
stats.
Community came out in 2009, and that's still pretty fresh, I would
That's-
say.
yeah,
Like the first season.
100%, yeah.
I don't think it's like it's aged amazingly, but like you put that up against VGHS, which is what, 2011?
I think so.
yeah, but
Then it's
VGHS
like-
was in its pocket of like for a community, you know, like
I think a lot of times those guys, because like Freddie Wong was like an enormous inspiration for me. He got me
Yeah.
into like motion and VFX. And
He
that's
got
what
me
I thought
into
I wanted
He
to
got
do.
you into motion.
Into motion. Yeah.
He taught me how to feel stuff or pretend.
dude,
to
I
feel
was
it.
Freddie
stationary
gave me
before
aura.
that.
I used to watch his videos, look in the mirror, and practice smiling.
And kissing. Those guys, I feel like they have the idea first of like, oh, what if we did like a high school that was video games and like the VFX would be like this?
Yeah.
They have all those ideas, and then
Yeah.
like, oh, we have to write it now.
Yeah.
Not that they don't like that process, but I've always felt that in watching their stuff that it's like it's not written well. It's not the point.
But still, they're having fun with it. Like, I was like, okay, the person writing the script was having a good time.
Have you guys seen The Guild?
Never watched it.
I know of it.
Felicia Day, really
Felicia
old
Day's
web
in
series.
that, yeah.
That one
That
is
one's
deep
similar.
in it, I feel like.
That one's
Dude,
similar.
There's we haven't watched, or I haven't watched it, but we watched it together because we were working on a show, and there was this scene called the boss fight, where
It's end of season 1. It's the last episode of season 1.
it's 5-6 characters standing in the same room together.
Is
and
this the guild or
the guild,
Okay.
and one of them is like there's like an angry mom that's
It's one of their moms. So like the whole story of the first season is that one of them runs away from their mom and crashes Felicia Day's home because he's in love with her and also is running away from his mom.
Is it in canon, like, is it like Jumanji, like they're from the real world? Or is
No,
it
they-
in-
no,
they're all like-
it's all
yeah.
plausible.
Okay, right. It's cool.
they're in a guild online in like a World of Warcraft like game. One of them's in love with like the main girl, and they all meet for the first time in real life because they're trying to get this guy to like move out of her house. And then his mom shows up, and it's the boss fight. And they're like, they're like, oh, she's charging mana.
Yeah, dude.
Because she's walking
And
up
then
or
she'll get
something.
mad at someone else. Like, she changed aggro, and they're saying this out
Oh no,
loud.
she's gonna epic pwn us.
Dude,
Oh,
it's
there's a lot of
so-
that in VGHS.
It's bad.
I feel like my like now I just don't even have any like tolerance for it. It stresses me out. If I look like an old joke I've made, it like bothers me. But at the time, you know, like sometimes you look back at like a haircut you had in like 2010. You're like, how did anyone let this happen?
Right.
Why was I so unaware?
I should have been taken off the street.
I should have been held.
It's all a cycle because look, Jinkos were hot and then they
Right.
were cringe, and
Yeah.
now what are we doing? We're in Jinkos again, but
Right.
without the cool flaming dice on the back.
Yeah.
How do you know what you got?
I think that what I was going to say about VGHS is that the editing is so tight, it doesn't even have the effect. Like, there's cringy jokes for sure, but it's like cringy in a fun, like you can laugh about it way. Whereas, like, if you watch one of those like made for Tubi movies or something, it like
Those shits are crazy. Those are crazy.
I just even in the like dialogue editing, I was like, wow, even though this like the script doesn't feel incredible by like watching this modern standards, this is like cut together well and everything's flowing, even though I'm not on board for some of the jokes.
It's the difference between like you hear it and you go, ugh, versus like a Tubi movie, which is like, okay, they're lobbing it up. There's no way they're going to go there. It's like the most obvious thing you could possibly say. Oh, they're going to say it. Oh, they said it.
Oh, they said it.
Now we're sitting in it.
Well,
yeah,
oh,
now we're
okay.
sitting in it.
How long will
and
we
it's
sit in
still
this?
happening.
And it's
We're
like a
still
Steven
here.
Seagal movie called like Bullet to the Time, and it's like him walking in basically unconscious, and doing his like black scent that he took on. Like, you ain't never gonna do something that ain't been always done.
There is a line
Doesn't
like
it?
that.
I paid $300 for the whole movie.
There's
on
an
a day.
AAVE style. I'll say style because it was in an attempt, a delivery of a line in like one of the first 3 episodes of VGHS where the main
Jesus.
character, who's not black, goes like, well, let's all dance. Or so he like, I can't remember what he says, but it's something along those lines. And my eyes were screaming. It was funny watching Jimmy play like such a like goofy, like slapsticky character.
He is the comedy relief.
Because in like real life he's like so like chill. Also, it's been 12 years and he's an adult with a kid.
Yeah, I guess that's a lot.
How old are you guys?
Young as shit.
Oh, dude,
Come on.
I can't even.
I'm 34.
Damn.
I know.
That's crazy, dude. They let you out of the house like
I
that.
know. I have my walker and shit. You live on a hill. This sucks.
I'm 32.
I'm 30
no way.
and I'm dirty.
And you're dirty for me.
My turn. 28.
Okay. I thought he was gonna say I'm 16.
So, okay,
Get the
we're
fuck
increments.
out
We're
of
That's
here.
definitely
why I can hear the CRT.
We're all in the same like feet. Like I don't know. Whether you meet like poker face with disgust or with
Right.
nostalgia
Yeah.
is like a question that between you and God, really.
Do you remember that meme of the woman doing the happy dance while the like
Yeah.
food came
For the
to her?
for the Starbucks.
She's still at that shit.
She's really good.
She
at
still
that.
makes those videos
So
almost exclusively.
and they're self-aware or
Yeah.
They're self-aware. Yeah, she
Okay,
knows.
was the original one self-aware?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, she's
because it's like
oh my god, if it wasn't, what a fucking
That'd be-
pivot.
no, but see that's the thing is like it's like I only saw it on Twitter where it was stripped of the context and people were only like cringing at it, and whenever I see that I have to like file it away.
She has a boyfriend in her videos now. It's pretty funny.
It's too well. It's hubby actually.
Sorry. Sorry.
It's too refined.
So
my
relax.
weekends.
She,
Right.
she made like synthetic diamonds that are too
Yeah,
perfect, and you're like, yeah, this isn't like this isn't
Yeah.
real.
Cringe is almost like the antibodies of an era in your life, I feel like. 'Cause
Yeah,
a lot of what
yeah.
I'm cringing at is not actually the stuff. It's the version of me
Yeah.
that liked the stuff.
You yourself, I guess it is yourself, because you can look back at like 80s cringe and like we weren't alive then, and it doesn't feel that way because
Yeah.
It really is centered on how we.
You're laughing
Had a
at
scene here.
it
Yeah, you have
only.
to have had like you have to have like war flashbacks or whatever.
Yeah,
like
you have to
what,
be
like
like,
looking at some of those.
I've
things.
reached like a meditative state with stuff like that, with like cringe Facebook jokes where I've come back around and I find them funny again.
That's me with Hawk to a girl.
But I
memes.
can like next to someone who actually finds it fun, who hasn't come around, who's still at the
Right.
beginning, I can laugh at it with them.
I had an idea for a video that I like fell out of because it just like maybe I'll still pick it back up one day. I wanted to join Facebook groups of people posting boomer memes and try to make memes that they would enjoy.
I'll try and
Like-
high performance.
Like
post.
basically I wanted to become the most popular poster in a like a boomer meme Facebook
Yeah,
group.
just like a power user.
Right. Have you seen those like super like deep fried minion memes where
Yeah.
it's just like something super basic, nothing. There's no joke or I don't know,
Or
but
it is something like
It says
occasionally-
like mignon and it's deep fried.
yeah.
Are you talking like ironic minion memes?
No,
like
not even
the-
ironic minion memes.
It's like don't
These
talk
are-
about how I have my coffee type
Yes,
ones. Okay.
it would be like those, and then they would be like it would almost look like a postcard. It's like a too good of a graphic design. Like it just
okay,
doesn't
yeah.
make sense. It doesn't read as humor. But it would just get so many of the laughing react emojis. Like all these groups, by the way, were private. There's some 3-year-old video of screen recording of me joining and requesting to join all these private meme pages where you have to fill out, like, I don't know if you've joined a Facebook group recently. They have like an application.
Yeah.
And you have to like basically say who you are and what your goals are in joining the group.
resume.
Yeah. And so
like that, yeah.
And so I was like recording that, and then I like got approved for a bunch of them. And so I was starting to study the blade of like what type of memes were
They
becoming
must be
popular.
infested with AI memes now.
Maybe that's the new way to do that video is to like, except for the AI stuff, I would have to find the stuff that has like low risk of bumming me out because now the AI memes are like it's Donald Trump with a gun on a cat.
Yeah.
Wait, Nick England loves that one. He posts that picture a lot.
He likes that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd go in those groups and I'd try to make memes that feel and look like the memes they love, but don't actually mean anything or say anything.
Yeah, what you need is like a kid looking at their phone, but like cheese is coming out or something, and they're like, these
Yeah.
kids are always eating cheese.
Shit
And
like
we're like,
that.
Yeah, this
dude.
generation's all cheesed up.
Well, there's like a slop AI Twitter account that posts like, so there are AI accounts that just, it'll be insane. It'll be like a black child, like, but the size
I'm
of
on
a
board.
bus.
Already a meme.
And then the size of a
photos of
bus, and then with like 8 tits underneath it, and people are like eating the milk, and it'd be like 1 like for sadness.
Yeah.
And boomers are like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
totally, yes,
And
I get it.
Rodrigo from Michigan is like so sad.
So sad.
So sad.
It's crazy. This is really
Can't believe this
happening.
happened.
It's crazy.
You sound, by the way, when you said this is really happening, you sound like those people on the ground in Colorado who are talking about, or in Ohio, who are talking about cats getting eaten by Haitian
This is happening, and it's happening on our patriotic soil.
Right.
Okay, you know what's worse? What I find so much. I'm gonna say my piece on this.
Okay.
Then the Facebook boomer, like people who aren't funny thing is like the shirts that go hardcore
Yeah.
person who is
That's-
like wearing a shirt that says like Shrek Tua on it. And okay.
Honestly,
We found one.
Step down.
you kind of came out guns
like- he's
a-blazing
like
with
this.
that.
3 glasses, please.
Yeah, give a bad example.
I hate that shit.
Why can't we miss ever?
I don't know. I hate that shit.
I know what you're saying. 'cause
Ultra super ironic shirt that go hard. .png.
Well, the focus of that video wasn't even going to be making fun of people. It was going to be about the like humanity of it, and like there's nothing wrong with, in the harmless case, there's nothing wrong with this. And people are genuinely enjoying themselves, and I want to find a way to enjoy it as well. Kind of kill the part of you that cringes.
Right.
Yeah.
Is like the premise. But
Do they isolate that group to reduce the people coming in that are confrontational?
yeah, they isolate it because people try to troll them.
I think also bots.
Oh,
And bots.
Bots are worse at filling out Facebook forms.
Yeah.
They're not as funny as us.
They're not as funny. Well,
they don't get it like we do.
Dude,
bro.
Shrek Tua's actually would go viral.
That's a heat,
If you
yeah.
like made that onto a shirt and
Post
you
it
just post, you
unironically?
made it yourself, and then you posted like, "I need this." It would, unfortunately, it's a shirt that goes hard. I hate to tell you.
It's a picture of the Hog Tour girl and then my wife.
Oh,
damn.
and then
Please be
and
my
then
wife.
on the back, JK, forever alone. Boom, done.
Jackie Chan confused meme.
If you don't know, if you're a younger person, there was this thing on Reddit that if you wanted to identify another Redditor in the wild, you would say a phrase. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I did not know.
It's gonna hurt to say.
It's like
even.
Pizzagate.
The phrase was, "When does the narwhal bacon?"
Is that what that's from?
Yes.
Oh,
I have
And then
heard
the answer
this.
is the narwhal bacon's at midnight.
midnight.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds.
I
Familiar.
thought that was just like unmotivated random bullshit.
Well, it was.
I didn't know it had a
Jordan,
utility.
it was. But at the time, it was thought to be some sort of quirky, fun thing. I did this. I did this in real life to a girl and in college.
Whoa.
And it worked.
Oh.
Wow.
I know.
Problem solved.
Problem solved. Hey,
You narwhal yourself into some sex.
I did. I narwhaled myself into some pussy. Yes.
You're pulling your collar as you go to a room. This is it.